Hey guys! So I wanted to show you how I got this look from beginning to end. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Okay, so I started with Flexi Rods and I applied them to dry hair, and I basically just added a little bit of Eco Styler gel and I rolled them up in a stretched fashion, but more about that later. So I'm just applying a moisturizer. This one is from the Body Shop. It's the tea tree oil and it just helps for my oily skin. And then I'm adding the Brightening and Tightening Primer from Urban Decay. So this is just going to be my base for my foundation. So I'm going to be applying my Nars Sheer Glow in the center of my face, and this is in the shade Barcelona. I find that I need more coverage here, so I just like to apply it right in the center. And then I'm using the Nars Tinted Moisturizer in AnnaPurna around the areas of the perimeter of my face where I didn't apply that Barcelona. It's a sheer coverage and it just looks a little bit more natural, and it's also the actual color of my skin since Barcelona is a little bit light. So I'm applying Radiance Sand from Bareminerals. It is the BB Primer 5-in-1, and this is like my favorite eyeshadow base. Literally I can just wear it by itself, or you can layer it with your eyeshadow, and they have a ton of different colors. And then I'm applying Barely Nude just underneath my brow bone for a little bit of highlight and inside of my inner corners. Now work with this very quick because it sets almost immediately. So I'm just going to be taking MAC Saddle and I'm applying that with a flat shader brush, and just pay attention to the placement of where I'm placing it. I'm pretty much adding this all over my lid, and this is just going to give me tremendous depth. So this is like my new sort of look right now that I'm really into, but I think it's super flattering for eye shapes that are more hooded or more flat like mine is. I don't really have a lot of depth to my eye, so I feel like adding the saddle just creates a little bit more depth to my eye. But I'm applying that right underneath as well, and it's just going to smoke up the look just a little bit. And I'm keeping that inner corner very clean and neutral for right now. So I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to blend it out so that way I don't get any harsh edges. But I take that very close to my nose bridge, and that's going to start the contouring process. So I'm just going to take a matte cream shadow and I'm applying that to the inner corners and underneath my brow bone for a little bit of highlight. Well, actually a lot of highlight. So I'm just going to start to fill in my brows with my Bareminerals Universal Dark Eyebrow Pencil. And I love this color because it's very natural, very similar to my natural eyebrow color. But then I'm going to intensify that a little bit later with another brow product as well. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dipbrow in dark brown, and I'm just applying that to the arch and below. And I just like a little bit of that definition that the pomade gives without overly filling in my brows and making them overly dark. It just creates a really nice natural gradient effect. So now I'll be taking MAC Orange, and this is just going to warm up the eye look for me. I love the additional warmth that orange gives, so you can use any orange eyeshadow just to create the similar effect. Then I'll be taking my Nars concealer in Ginger, and I'm just going to use that as my under eye concealer for my sort of dark circles. I guess they're really not that dark today. And I like to apply that around my nose where I get a little bit of redness as well. I love concealer sticks because they really help to clean up and define the eye shape. So I'm just using a expert face brush from Real Techniques just to basically stipple and blend that concealer out. So I'm taking the Benefit Get Even powder in number 2, and I'm just applying that to my under eye area for a highlight and just to set that concealer into place so that way I don't get any creasing. I'm taking just a fluffier brush just to blend that out as well. I'm taking that to the forehead and down my nose, my Cupid's bow, and then my chin area. Just making sure to set all of that concealer. Now I'm taking my Sue Devitt powder. Now you just need to use a powder that's about 2 shades darker than you, and I'm using that to basically warm up my face and give me a light contour. Now I'm taking my flat shadow brush from Bareminerals, and I'm going to be using this brush just to give me a little bit of contour with the same powder for my nose. And I love this brush because it makes it so precise, but it's fluffy enough to be able to blend out as well. I'm just going down the sides of my nose with this powder, and then I'm going to blend that color downwards so I don't get any harsh lines. Creepy contour nose face. Now I'm just taking my brown pencil from Urban Decay. This one's in Demolition, and I'm just using it to basically give a little bit of darkness and depth to my lash line. And then I'm going to be blending that with this brush as well. Now I don't want a harsh line, I just want some really good depth and a slight winged effect. So I love this eyeliner to do that. So next I'll be applying my Bareminerals True Beauty Radiance just to the top of my cheekbones. It's a really pretty peachy pink color. And then Nars Albatross highlighter right on top to give me a nice subtle golden glow. I also like to apply that to the tip of my nose, the bridge, and then the top of my lip for a fuller lip effect. Not that I need fuller lips or anything like that. So I'm taking my MAC Taupe, and it's a gorgeous light brown matte shade, and it is like literally one of my favorites right now. I feel like it's so 90s, this totally monochromatic look, and I love it. So now to the hair. So I have about 1 million Flexi Rods in my hair right now, maybe about 16 or 17 Flexi Rods, and I just basically apply them to my hair while my hair is blow dried straight. I just use a tension method, so nothing too damaging or anything like that. And I basically tie my hair around the Flexi Rod in a downward loose motion. Taking these Flexi Rods down with a little bit of vitamin E oil just to give me a little bit of a healthy shine, and then I'm just going to separate them very delicately. I don't want to create any frizz, but I do like big hair, so I'm not shy to frizz at all, but yeah, I'm just going to do this as delicately as Jaleesa can possibly do it. I'm just fluffing it up, and then I'll be taking a pick comb handle thing that I got from Sally's, and I'm just going to add some volume just to my root area, so that way it's a little bit bigger and fluffier and nicer. So here is my final look. It's soft, it's pretty, and it flatters everyone. This is the style that so many of you have been asking me on my Instagram, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me because I post lots of pictures about cool stuff. Here's the close-up. I applied some Lily Ghalichi Istanbul falsies, and I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always, and until next time guys, bye!